She is nice and warm. This car, Alpine A110 with Vulcan Alpha kit, has generated quite some buzz for us as a company. In case you're tuning in the first time because you own Alpine and you want to see a video about this car, we are an engineering company where we make aero performance upgrades for cars. So in this case, we made canards, front fender louvres and a bespoke wing. In addition, the car will also get more aerodynamic elements on the back and also bigger front splitter, because the client, the owner of this car, Zeno, came to us end of last year and said like, hey, can you make my Alpine more track optimized? And it was basically bespoke customer project, because we make off-the-shelf solutions, plug and play for cars, and people also come to us and they want to have something bespoke, something like this or something for motorsport, you name it. So it was just like individual project. When we published this car, when we unveiled it, all over the world, so many people said like, hey, I want to have this as well. I mean, of course, we are selling that, but we didn't expect it. We thought it was such a niche car that, like, that one person and maybe a friend of his is going to get the aero kit. So let's speak about the aero kit first, and for that I need my lovely business partner Lapo. Oh, Corvette is getting ready because we're taking it out next for a lap. Oh, completely clean as well. What a service. Lapo! Can you come tell me what we've done? While Lapo is climbing out of his AST caged 190. Quick overview of the other setup. The car has a 1.8 turbocharged engine that you all know from also the Renault Megane RS. It has a couple of extra mods with a bit of more power and remap and cooling. So essentially it's probably 350 horsepower maybe. ProTrack wheels, Nankang CRS tires. On the back we are running 245/40/18. On the front we are running 215. I've done just 2 laps, it felt like 235 or 245. The turn-in is insane. Yeah, anyway, endless brake pads and PFC brake discs.
Actually, we're gonna go with the 235s.
Okay, yeah, because the car is tiny bit understeery.
Yeah.
Tiny bit, but when you lift, the car just steers in and goes. It doesn't.
The chassis is so good.
It's insane. It's really good. Anyway, tell us more about the aero kit.
So let's call it. This is like stage 1.
Yeah, I explained the whole thing. That
Okay,
like.
So basically, what I wanted to do here is to optimize and not like disrupt to match the balance of the car, because it's already so good. And the idea was to create a bit more load on the front end. We relieve some pressure with the fender vents, the
Canards.
diaphragms, canards, however you want to call them.
Because a French car, so canard.
Yes.
It's an actual duck.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, the big one.
No, canard is a duck in French.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
The more you know.
Yeah.
So the diaphragms, canards. The canards are there to create a bit of front load, but also to help with the front tire wake and the rear wing to work as a all-in-one solution, and to keep as low as possible all the dirty air from the front tire. The wing is, specifically designed for the TV regulations. So
Street legal within the silhouette of the car, not sticking out too much, no sharp edges. So yes, you can go bigger and wider and crazier, but you're about to see that the car does not need more. Because you would need to add another 100 horsepower to make it worth it, if not more. This is already mwah.
So now with Zeno, we're gonna optimize the floor a little bit more. So the good thing about optimizing the floor is you don't have a very big increase in drag. So the car is gonna create more load throughout. The wing is gonna also help the new rear diffuser and the.
Let's go away from that noisy ventilator. Yeah.
Sorry, the new floor design is gonna help with the whole system to work synergically. Is that a word? Yeah. And yeah, I think we're gonna have a very good package. The Alpine is really good. The biggest issues with these cars is cooling. So we're gonna add also a rear, basically With the diffuser is going to open up and create more, low pressure that's going to pull all the heat out of the engine bay and the exhaust. And also two rear fender vents that also are going to pull out more of the heat. And maybe some more mods in the front. But I cannot disclose now.
Yeah, okay, stay tuned for that. As of now, you can already order this package, what you see here, that consists again out of canards, the fender vents, and the wing, which is all combined 6,000 euros, I think?
Yeah.
Without tax.
Without tax,
yeah, plus minus. And if you're gonna ask, why is it more expensive than any other thing? Because
it's actually half the price of usually.
Yeah, so first of all, it's functional, it's high quality, tested and developed on all the most demanding surfaces, wink wink, and also pre-preg carbon. Actually, can you open the trunk? Because we forgot the very important thing.
I think you can just open it.
Yeah, so it also comes with our Vulcan Alpha trunk braces, so basically you mount it on the chassis rail and then it distributes the force of the wing straight into the chassis, so the wing does not bend your boot lid or trunk lid or whatever you call it, and it's actually very sturdy. You can stand and sit on it. That's what we do often enough with our own cars, but not with customer cars. I was actually surprised and happy enough that Zeno messaged me like, can you please drive my car? I'm like, with all the happiness. Yeah. But that was insane. Anyway, enough blah blah. Enjoy the lap. It's phenomenal. Or actually, the lap is so. I realized I forgot to put on the mic on the second lap, but yeah, we'll put up the camera from some other, we'll put up the sound from some other camera. Oh, and for the fancy data that you see with OBD and GPS, I use Draghi, so use code Misha on godraghi.com if you want to have that as well. And again, for all the aero and workshop needs, Vulcan Alpha. Actually, we didn't do the alignment on this car, did we?
No.
Yeah, so we don't know.
No,
it works.
We need to change the suspension. We're gonna do all uniballs all around, which also gives us more room to put more tire in the front. Also, different set of wheels in the front. But overall, yeah.
Yeah, it's already a very good base. Loved it. All right, enjoy the Lapissu, and I go drive the Corvette. All right, welcome aboard. We're gonna do 2 laps. So first one, gonna warm up the tires and ourselves. Can talk you through the setup because you really like the way I've done it with the GT3 RSMR video. And the second one, I'll be a bit more quiet and start driving the car a bit more. So yeah. Acceleration is okay, I guess, but that's not what the most important thing. Would be very interesting to see. Really. TF experience. Here we are, yellow flag. Fantastic. Lots of downforce. Super happy. Like insane amount of grip. Right on. So actually last week it was an NLS layout. So you would go straight onto the GP track like you do during NLS. There's a family, mom, dad, and a toddler of 5 years old or something. As a parent, no comment. Back on topic of the car, I mean, we're having quite a cold day today. We're on Nankang semi-slicks, where so need to warm up the tires nicely. Oh, they're the buckets, not the buckets, the harnesses flying around a bit. I should try to fix them, but so far the car feels balanced. Man, I'm still like annoyed. It's not the first time I'm seeing things like that. It was like a few years ago, there was a Ferrari that was here wrecked, like a 488, and then that, and like a 7-8-year-old kid standing there. I'm like, honestly, as a parent, I also understand you want to maybe like show off in front of your kid and show them give them the best possible youth, but not certain of certain things, maybe do not try to push it. I was supposed to tell you something about the setup, but I'm just enjoying this too much. I guess if I'm quiet, I'm quite happy. And sad from what I saw before, but yeah. Car feels very balanced. That's good. Again, we still need to warm up the tires and ourselves. Oh, these buckles. I apologize, I didn't tighten the harnesses. I forgot we have new brake discs as well from PFC that we technically need to run them in a bit. The most important thing is that the car feels very balanced. At first I was afraid that we're missing a bigger front splitter because that didn't fit the designer brief of the client. He said, I want the wing, and canard splitter I do not want yet, and now after driving this, he's like, I want more! But luckily the front louvres actually really compensate the adding of the wing, so it balances out nicely. But if you add a splitter to it, that would be something really, really nice. Gas and accelerate away, and then by the next corner we're gonna be with him. And then the GT3 RS is back in action because it warmed up its tires. And then he's gonna move away here as well because now we have a long straightaway. Yeah, bro, I cannot overtake you. GT3 RS, what are you doing? What's everybody doing here? DRS, flat on the gas, through illusion left. Come on, you can do it. Sixth gear already. Oh. Oh no, we have a yellow flag. Man, these buckles, I mean, I cannot do now anything with them, but oh well. Just a reminder, there's no such thing as a green flag in public sessions. So I hit the upshift twice and it upshifted twice. The same thing happened to me yesterday during NLS while I was chasing two other Cup cars. But the problem with the GT3 Cup, the gearbox is so sensitive, it doesn't, so it only upshifts on full throttle and it only downshifts on braking. So if you're like in fifth gear and you actually should be in fourth, you try to hit downshift and you lift and nothing is happening. So sometimes the car is too much motorsport oriented. Oh yeah. The rebound is a bit stiff on the suspension because the car, when it lands, it bounces still a bit, but in general, really not unhappy about the whole setup. I can do some nice lift-off oversteer. like that. Don't live your job, job your life. I love that. Bit too much on the brakes. This car has very good stopping power. Oof. The liftoff was a bit too good. Because again, the last car I drove was yesterday's race, the Cup car. When you live there, there is not a lot of rotation happening, but here, of course, significantly more. Pretty nice. Really happy about the whole thing. Setup is super confidence inspiring. We could do things that we were doing with the car, so that is nice. Let's come in. I'm gonna go straight. I want to avoid the Sunday car park business. That's better. Yeah, so yesterday we were driving close to 300 kilometers per hour on the straight. That's like the sickest thing that I like about NLS. I mean, we have a yellow flag anyway, so it doesn't matter that we do it at E13. That's like one of the craziest things. You are on the main straight, sometimes fighting with other cars, drafting GT3s, and you always need to radio in the pits because you always tell them how much fuel the car used, just for data analysis, and make sure if you can do maybe one extra lap on the tank that you're having. They're taking away all the yellow flags. And, you know, you're going close to 300, you're feeling like radioing in, and maybe you have some things with the car, and you notify the team, or team notifies you of the track conditions, and while everything is happening at nearly 300 kilometers per hour, and you are like actually fighting with other cars, and you need to process information and to see, can you do another lap? Do you need to do another lap? Do you need to do like chill out somewhere? Now it's yellow there, maybe for the tow vehicle. So yeah. Oh, look at those Skittles. Anyway, be right back. Burp. Drive, EC is off, everything is good, tire pressures are good. I started the lap with 1.9. We finished now with 2.5 bar. Especially on the rear, interestingly enough, it was more than on the front, and usually that's a sign that traction control is kicking in, or in this case maybe because the wing is doing its job and there is more pressure on the rear axle than the front. Although, yeah, I don't know. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, the rebound is again a bit too stiff. Early on the gas corner, miss, now you know that the car is planted. When you can just go flat on the gas after the hit curve. Here, just gentle lift to rotate the nose and not end up in the wall. And that's it, the car just rotates, it doesn't oversteer on the back, it doesn't break out. Phenomenal. Super, super happy. Just a little bit more seat time because the more I drive this car, I'm like, we don't have to brake there, we don't have to lift there. For the first impression, really good. What's that? Those safety lights or antlers? Hear a ticking noise, but once I press the brake pedal tiny bit, it's gone. So those are like race car brake pads, because there is no spring, no backing plate. They flip around, and this is actually a race car trick that I've learned from my racing career. Certain brake calipers, they have springs inside the pistons to make sure that the pistons are always like kind of pressed and you have optimal brake pressure, but in addition you also have no noise. Some race teams take out those springs because if there's so much loose stuff all of a sudden, if the brake pads do not go against your brake discs, it may not do much, but all little bits help. If it's going to save you half a second on a lap or like 5 kilometer top speed, then why not? Such a precise weapon. Look at that, like even on high speed you turn in and the car reacts. Super happy. I mean, I know Zeno, the owner, asked us to go more extreme with the car. My mistake, the car doesn't need it. Like the only thing, you might want to have more power, but do you? I think what I would want to have is more emotion and better seats. That's it. Because although these ones are already quite okay, they don't offer enough support for the lateral G-forces that the car is producing. Look at car. What a great car. But overall, not just the aero, everything is working very nicely. Super balanced, plenty of grip. We're driving with everything off. We have a nice Mini. Good brakes, good tires, good suspension. What else do you need in life? Like I said, now it's just like I would prefer the way I'm driving. Brakes. The way I'm driving, I would prefer a bit of more seats. Let's give thumbs up to the dark horse. Thumbs up to the dark horse. Yeah, seats are more emotion because the car is a bit quiet. Because of course the main competitor, so to say, is Porsche, Cayman. Sorry, yes, Cayman and Boxster of this one, because also mid-engine, compact engine in the back, but in the middle. Boxster offers more noise, although you have some whistles and bells from the intake. I would still want to have a bit more, and I'm sure it's possible. So I think just take out all the sound deadening, and yeah, seats. That's it. But yeah, if you want to go more extreme with aero, we will be adding the rear vents already there, I think, in production. And yeah, front splitter is then like a track specific optional extra that's coming on. But super happy with this already. Like, this is definitely like Axel's Alpine from last year was really, really good. But his one has, I think, a bit more power and more certain other things that made it very nice to drive. And I'll be honest, I don't remember anymore how to. I just remember it was very good. So I cannot call this one the, like, in the moment, I need to be transparent and honest with you. I cannot call it the best Alpine I've driven, because maybe back at the time I was more impressed by his car. I just honestly don't remember. I just remember it was very good and it impressed me a lot. But this one right now, like, mwah. Like I said, the only thing, the seats. For me, the aero is phenomenal because it offers you so much control, combined also with other components. You saw it, like the bright jet entry and all the others. You just lift tiny bit, the car rotates a bit more. You do not need to counter steer or catch it like certain cars would do. Open the steering wheel, just lift, the car steers more. Done. Fantastic. There's, like, I would say maybe out of balance there might be like 10-20% of understeer that you could fix with bigger splitter.